then the normal arithmetic that we have been doing, and subtracting arithmetic. So here, first of all, you need to know this one. This is the same as f of x minus g of x. I'm going to show you two methods. I don't know which one that you like. So here you write the f of x first, which is this one. So it's 3x plus 1 minus, if we want, we can put a parenthesis around them, minus x squared minus 6. Okay? And then you go ahead and remove the parenthesis. Here, there's no number here. We know that it's 1. So 1 times any number is the same number. But here it's like negative 1. And negative 1 times a positive number gives us what?
Positive.
Negative times a positive.
Negative.
So it's going to be negative 1x squared. But we don't really write that one. And then negative 1 times negative 6 will give us what?
Positive c.
Good. So here we combine like terms. We look at it. Do we have any x in here? No, we don't have x. Do we have a number 1? 1 is a constant. And how many constants? We have this constant, we have this constant. X squared doesn't have a friend. But when we are writing it with all the highest degree first. So here it's going to be negative x squared, and then plus 3x, and plus 1 plus 6 give us what? Plus 7. So this is the final answer. This is one way. Do you want me to show you another way? Okay. Another way is we can write it in the a vertical way. Okay, so here we write the 3x plus 1. And we're going to subtract because of this symbol, because of this operation here. Alright. So if we are subtracting, when we're in the middle school, realize that when you're subtracting something, put the number right underneath here. So here the s squared, there's no s squared. So we put it here. Remember this minus here is this symbol, okay? And then the s squared is from here. Alright. And then the x doesn't have any component. We can put 0 over there if we want. Because there's no component. No like term for the x. Okay? And the 6 minus 6 is component for that. Okay? So now we are starting. And when you start from the left hand side here. So here 1 minus negative 6 is what?
7.
Positive 7, good. And here, 3 minus 0 is what?
3.
So yeah, 3x, okay. And here, kind of here too, we can say 0 here. 0x squared here. So 0 minus 1x squared is just. So you see, you compare and you got the same. So whichever one that work for you, okay? So moving forward, maybe let's stick with, so which one do you like, the horizontal or you like the vertical?
I like the vertical.
You like the vertical, okay? So first of all, you have to write, okay, so this is the same as what? F of x minus g of x, because you say you like the vertical, okay? So we are making it vertical that way, okay? And then we put it here. So f of x is 5x cubed minus 2. Okay. And then we write your minus here. Okay. Alright, so here what do I do? It doesn't have cube, so we push it somewhere. And it have a constant, so plus 1. Okay, so what will be the answer? So we are starting from negative 2 minus 1 will give us what?
So negative 2 minus 1, negative 3.
Good. Alright, the x doesn't have any component, so but remember the minus is leading it, so it's going to be what? Negative what? X.
Negative.
And here it doesn't have any friend, so you just, and that one is up. The negative doesn't affect that, so you just write it as that key. So the answer becomes 5x cubed minus x minus 3. Let's check. So as I said, this is a composite function. So you write your g, and here the g, we know that g of x is this, but now they have replaced that with, so when we see x, we are replacing it with f of x. That's what it have to be. Okay, so here, what is f of x? F of x is what?
8 minus 7.
The meaning of this is that they have replaced this x with what? They have replaced it with that. So in the g of x, when we see x, we are going to replace it with what? Okay, so here it's kind of, this is going over there as, and we know that this is that. So it's just the x, we are writing this. And in here we don't need to, simplify it. It didn't tell us. So the composite, which is a g f of x, is that as a command. Okay. Okay, so this is a dot. A dot means this is a multiplication. So we have to be very careful with the composite and what? And the dot. So this is different from, this is like this is a dot, or the product of a function. Yeah, so this f dot g of x is the same as what? F of x times g of x. That's what you have to know. So here it kind of is a matter of multiplication. So we write that as that times. So since it's a 2 times, we can put a parenthesis around it. Okay, which can become this way, and which become distributive. So we are distributing this times that, okay, and then we distribute this times this. So here become 5x to the power what? 4, because here there is a power 1, so we multiply, we add it, and then you bring your operation sign, which is plus, and then here any number times 1 is the same number itself, so that, and then you go look for the answer.